Hi guys, this is LiNk from Counterlogic Gaming, the mid player, and I'm bringing you a Razer Academy video guide to Orbwalking. So, Orbwalking is it's a loose term. It goes by a lot of different names, and it's been around for a long time, and it's been introduced since Dota, basically. So what Orbwalking is, and what it gets confused by, is actually animation canceling. Orbwalking is pretty much you have like this spell that changes how your auto attack works. In this case, Ash's Frost Shot was basically considered an orb in Dota, and it's a lot more different than in League because you can't Q and then you left click someone, because in Dota you can always you can use your orb to left click on people, so it was like an actual spell that you can cast. But in League you can only just press Q and then it'll be an auto cast basically. So one of the most important things about Orbwalking in Dota was that when you cast a spell on someone, you don't take creep aggro. So the trick would be you would Q and cast you would cast the spell on them. So basically your orb would pretty much be considered a spell, but it's really just an auto attack that's just kind of like different, like Ash's. So what would happen is you would be able to freely harass without taking aggro at all. And this was really important because if you're not taking creep aggro damage, that's a really big deal because you're able to win trades really easily. So one thing about League is that's obviously different, right? So that's pretty much just. And then another thing about Orbwalking is that every hero has an animation, and like you can see Ash's, she charges up her bow and then loads up her arrow and then shoots it. But you can actually cancel some of this animation by right clicking as soon as you attack. And doing this, it'll make you be able to cancel this animation, and you're able to do a lot of different things. And the most important thing is, of course, well, you're moving. So as soon as you attack, you don't have to wait until the whole attack finishes. So you can always wait, move while your attack is on cooldown, because of course there's a cooldown on your attack. And then once it's off cooldown, you can attack again. So it's like auto, move, auto, move, auto. Of course, orb blocking is basically just the same thing, except you have an orb now. Auto, move, auto. And this is really important because it's not just orb blocking. It's really just called animation canceling, and so that's like one of the most important things that you have to distinguish. And this goes by a lot of different names. Like in StarCraft, you can do it with Marines, and it's called stutter stepping. So Marines will just just A click, move, A click, move, A click. And this is important for a lot of different reasons, because in a MOBA genre like a game, you have to be able to know how to kite people. And kiting people basically means less damage you're taking, or if you're able to follow people by animation canceling, you're able to do more damage because you're able to get more hits in. So in this case, I'm hitting this Tristana. Well, hopefully he runs away. Oh shit! He's doing damage on me. So he's kind of running. I'm just kiting him. You can see how I'm just not just following him. Like right here, this is me kiting him, because his range isn't long enough to attack. I'm gonna die right here, but it's okay. So in that moment right there, you can basically see how kiting works. So basically, ranged champions are able to do this most effectively because they're able to kite. Think about it, melee or even lower range champions. And this is important because you're able to make them pretty much useless if you space properly. And this is a really important skill to learn, because if you're playing a champion like people who can just kite or just do anything in general, you can get more attacks in, you can get more spells off, you can live longer, you can maybe kite them and tool them around so you can maybe kill them, or bait them so your team can kill them. And orb blocking basically goes a long way, and you can utilize it. You can utilize it in a lot of different ways. So the most easiest way to learn it is to hit click the ground, move, like right here, Triss. flash forward. Like you can see, like I'm just constantly following him. But say I'm not Orbwalking. Oh, okay, well he's deciding to auto attack me right now. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just A clicking right now. Like you can see how much distance I lose if I don't right click and move at the same time. I'm able to get so much distance in, and that distance when you follow him is so much more important. Like this melee creep right here. If I play it right, he'll never be able to hit me because I'm just constantly moving. But say I don't do anything. I'm basically autoing him, right? I'm not kiting him at all. But if I do this, I take no damage. So this is really important because like I said, you can do this with a lot of different spells, and Orbwalking shouldn't be just considered with right clicks, because the thing is, all spells have an animation that you can use, that you can cancel like slightly. So with Ash Volley, you can as soon as you're done and you hear the hit confirm with the spell cast, just move. And the thing is, you don't have to do it with orbs, like I said, with spells that slow people. You can do it with just regular auto attacks. And this means that you can do it with anyone, pretty much. So that's just really important that you're able to do this because, well, you're able to kite people. And that's pretty much it. It's a really simple, and it's one of the best concepts that you can learn as a player who plays MOBA genres, or even like even RTS like StarCraft. Like you can use this anywhere where whatever you're microing has an animation that you can cancel. So you can see this guy like especially if you're playing versus people who just right click, and there are people that don't know how to deal versus it. You can do a lot of different things. Like this Trish is like getting confused. Well, right now his range auto is able to match mine, so hopefully you get the idea. One thing to note, of course, is that once you get enough attack speed, it's better to just stand still and right click sometimes, because your attack speed will basically it'll match your cooldown of your attack animation. So that's just something to keep in mind. But for the most part, almost every hero in the game, you can always just auto, move, cancel your animation, and just keep moving. Because if you're just standing here, like, you have a good 1 second where you don't do anything, right? But if you do this, and then move, well, your attack's up again. So you're basically, while your attack is on cooldown, you're doing something else, and maybe that's repositioning so you can get more, like a positional advantage. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And, yeah, thanks for watching. And once again, this was a link from LiNk Gaming. And this is my Razer Academy video guide to Orbwalking.
Okay, so this is my Razer Academy video for Malphite. And this game I'm playing against CRS. I think this game was potentially streamed. I'm not 100% sure yet. So I started off the game by misclicking and buying only one sideboard instead of two sideboards. So that's pretty good. I'm a pretty good player. But no biggie. It's actually, you know, you play on